everyone, so this week / fortnight the theme is books. One of my all-time favourite books is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, which I think is the default option for a lot of people my age. I just love it so much and it smells so good. And it's pretty, and the film comes out next week, and I'm so ready to cry. This is not okay. And it's a lot of people's default answers to their favourite book or their favourite author is John Green. But when you actually ask them about it, they haven't really read the rest of his books and talk about love and tears and pain and also laughter and friendship, and it's just, ugh. So, John's first novel is Looking for Alaska, but this version is an ugly cover. What's this meant to be? I don't know. And it's about a boy called Miles who goes to boarding school, sort of turns into the person that he wants to be and becomes more outgoing and becomes more confident with his new friends who sort of take him in. And he meets this girl called Alaska. Pudge completely falls for Alaska, head over heels in love with Alaska, but Alaska herself is such a mystery that does he really know her? There's a 5 out of 5 stars, maybe 4.5 because I don't like the cover. This book I'm going to talk about, I don't even know if I'm doing this in order or not anymore, probably not, is Paper Town. So this is about a guy called Q, or Quentin, who basically takes him around town playing the most ultimate pranks on people, which is basically revenge. They have the most amazing whirlwind night, and then she disappears. I'm going to reread this at some point because I don't think reading it once made me appreciate this enough. I think there's so much oomph. Hopefully I don't have to give spoilers because this is becoming a movie! Yay! It's mysteries. And people are mysteries and people leave mysteries, and does every mystery have to be solved? It's a 4 out of 5. Because I think some aspects are a little too complex for me to understand the first time. That might just be me being a little bit stupid. What I'm going to talk about is An Abundance of Katherines. A guy called Colin who has dated 19 girls called Catherine, all of whom have dumped him, and he's working out a formula for relationships and the length and how you're more or less likely to be broken up with. The way Colin's mind works is very mathematical, and mine really doesn't work that way. He thinks in footnote, and a piece of mathematical formula. So clever, so clever. Made my head spin a little bit. I didn't quite get it. I didn't get on with it quite so well. I found it a little bit overwhelming. And maybe I was meant to, because Colin's mind works so much faster and at a much higher intelligence level than the rest of the characters, and that's sort of the whole point of him as a character. But as a mere mortal, I have mixed feelings. Thus, I give it a 2.5 out of 5. Self-conscious now because I know that John Green watched Vicky's amazing YouTube culture video, which went off in ways that we could never have imagined, and now there are over 1,000 of you, more than there were last time I spoke to you, and I'm a little bit nervous and quite conscious of that. The book is, I love it a lot. I love it a lot. This is Will Grayson co-wrote with David Lewithan. I love dual narratives like this. Like Vicky was saying with 13 Reasons Why, which is a beautiful book, by the way. I love dual narratives. And David write alternating chapters. 2 boys, both called Will Grayson, and their lives, and how one night, how the two of them, their paths cross, and it's so heart-wrenching and funny and sweet. Night, in the most unlikely corner of Chicago, 2 strangers cross paths. 2 teens with the same name, running in 2 very different circles, suddenly find their lives going in new and unexpected directions, culminating in heroic turns of heart in the most epic musical ever to grace the high school stage. I love this book. I highly recommend this. When people ask me about John Green, I say, of course, The Fault in Our Stars. And then I go, oh, but have you read Will Grayson, Because I feel like it's very underappreciated. I'm giving it a 4.5 out of 5 because to begin with, I preferred David's Will Grayson more. Books. I hope that was vaguely helpful. Someone mentioned in the comments, and I think it was Maddie's video, saying that it'd be useful to have Amazon links. So I'm being really good. I'm so good to you. I have put below links to Amazon and to Goodreads for each of these books, so you don't have to just take my word for granted. Really bad at ending videos. I'm just gonna hold The Fault in Our Stars and just weep.